The evolution of governance. The word governance appeared to have been used since the Middle Ages. When Chaucer wrote the Canterbury Tales, the term was taken to mean wise and responsible. Historically, companies were both governed and controlled by owners who pursued their economic goals and were responsible for the actions of their businesses. This is still the case in many organizations, especially small enterprises and family businesses. However, the rules and responsibility expected of directors and owners are now different, even if this is not widely understood. The modern company evolved when, for the first time, business enterprises were recognized as existent separately from their owners. Businesses that sought this separate existence were said to have incorporated and were referred to as corporations. They became, in the eyes of the law, quasi people. So now let's define the word governance. Governance can be defined as the system by which entities are directed and controlled. It is concerned with structure and processes for decision making, accountability, control, and behavior at the top of an entity. Governance influences how an organization's objectives are set and achieved, how risk is monitored and addressed, and how performance is optimized. Governance is a system and process, not single activity, and therefore successful implementation of a good governance strategy requires a system approach that incorporates strategic planning, risk management, and performance management. Like culture, it is a core component of the unique characteristic of a successful organization. Why is good governance important? So this is now the fundamental reasons why organizations should adopt good governance practices. So first, to preserve and strengthen stakeholder confidence. Nothing distracts an organization more than having to deal with disgruntled stakeholder group caused by a lack of confidence in the governing body. And on the positive side, a supportive stakeholder base can generate benefit for the organization through social and emotional support, intangible but very valuable attributes that all organizations should strive to achieve and sustain. Second is to provide the foundation for a high-performing organization. The achievement of goals and sustainable success requires input and support from all levels of an organization. The board, though good governance practices, provides the framework for planning, implementation, and monitoring of performance, and without a foundation to build high performance upon, the achievement of this goal becomes problematic. Achievement of the best performance and results possible within existing capacity and capability should be an organization's ongoing goal. The good governance should support management and staff to be the best they can be. And last is to ensure the organization is well placed to respond to a changing external environment. Business today operates in an environment of constant change. Technology has created an information age that has transformed our world. And for business to both survive and remain profitable to enable it to fulfill its mission and achieve its vision. A system has to be in place to assist an organization to identify changes in both the external environment and emerging trends. This process of understanding our changing world does not happen by chance. It requires leadership, commitment, and resources from the governing body to establish and maintain such a system within the organization. Change generally does not happen overnight. It is there for all to see if they have in place a system for looking. Governing bodies, as the ultimate leaders of an organization, should take prime responsibility for this activity. In summary, governance encompasses the processes by which organizations are directed, controlled, and held to account. It includes the authority, accountability, leadership, direction, and control exercised in an organization. Greatness can be achieved when good governance principles and practices are applied throughout the whole organization, and that's why governance is important.